All right, if you're watching this, it's Monday, but today is the NFL draft here with my friend Clem. Gonna take him out for a nice sandwich, go to a vintage store, kind of reminisce on the old days, catch up. We're gonna have some old takes for sure.
Oh God.
We'll talk a little Mets, Knicks playoff game tonight, so we'll talk about a lot of things, but just kind of like a bro date.
That's a beautiful thing right
exactly,
there, I think.
There's nothing better than anybody I want to do it with, so let's go check it out. So I think I've done a lot with you, and you're obviously like the food guy. Do you approach lunch like me, being a guy from the Cubes, where lunch used to be like your safe haven?
Safe haven, I was going to say the same word, dude.
It was, right?
Oh, that hour or whatever you get, and you have to break up the day. Yeah, can't go too early, can't go too late, or else you're completely fucked. Actually,
What is the perfect time?
I made it to a point, I think, where I was starting to get to like 2 o'clock, and then it's
Really?
like your gravy.
In the Cubes?
In the Cubes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's like,
I feel
it's
like
not
that's
easy
a little
though.
bit later. That's like core time, like especially if things need to, like I was doing stuff with moving freight, so like later in the day is when you really kind of need to be focused.
But I was working sports, so it's like you're kind of whatever's going on at that time anyway. But you got to then the breakfast rolls in. But lunch, it could be the base of the fucking day if you
there are
fucking
some
play
days
it out
they're
right.
like, yo, I gotta get out of here. And it's
Yeah.
like 11:30, but that hurts you on the back end.
That's exactly, and you pay for it the entire. You're like, why? 11:30 means just butt fuck.
Why did I do it? The best is when you can get a lunch buddy too. Like if you have like 8 guys
The
on
crew.
the desk, you're like, all right, yeah, lunch crew.
It's tricky, the crew though, because then you get the one guy. You're like, I don't want to deal with this fucking guy. You get a fucking weasel in the crew. I'm sure you've had a few of those in your life.
For sure,
known to have
But
a grudge or two.
I used to try to get the lunch crew to go to. Have you ever encountered the Pizza Hut buffet?
Oh,
$6.99.
that was at college up in Siena. There was a Pizza Hut buffet. I'd never seen one in the burbs. In my neck of the woods, there wasn't one. And then I saw it, and my eyes were all open.
Unreal. And it was so crazy because you had like an hour for lunch. It was 20 minutes away and 20 minutes back.
Yeah.
So you were like, when they sat down, they were like, "Can we help you?" You're like, "Just give me a Coke and a plate right now." Like, and you're just, if the pizza wasn't out, you were sitting there like, "Fuck!" Like, wait. I would convince people all the time. It was like $6.99. It was like
But
a joke.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, especially you're in the Cubes early, so you're making money, but you're not making a lot of money, right? So it's like you're fed for the day, and then like dinner becomes like a cakewalk. You may not have to eat for a while because you load up. And let's be honest, we know this: those red plastic glasses, those tumblers, taste better out of it, 100%. Throw the ice in. My buddy used to call it Fancy Coke. He said it was like Fancy Coke. He put ice in it. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what? I went on eBay the other day to buy some.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, listen, all you do is buy glasses. I'm a big guy. It's not easy to buy like shirts when I go somewhere, that's my size. So I'll get glasses or I'll get some other memento of it.
Bro, my wife threw out. I got a blue plastic cup from Target. You know, like the good, like it's your everyday cup.
Yeah,
It's
your
everyday-
go-to.
Tossed it. I got her a pink one too. It wasn't like I just got it for myself.
His and hers.
They were gone. She tossed them. I'm like, what'd you do with my cups? Like, we don't need that. We have these glasses that we got for our wedding that were there. They don't taste the same.
Yo.
My big plastic cup.
Mrs. Bosco is probably her own fucking character in herself, but to be the one to tame this wild stallion. But she probably, it's because like she meets fire with fire, I would imagine.
Yeah, she does.
There wasn't even like a discussion about it.
No, she just tossed it. But then I had to like confront her. I'm like, where is it? I don't know. It's probably around. Then like 2 weeks later, she finally was like,
She came out with it, yeah.
It's bullshit. What do you do now that you're working from home?
Working from home, it's...
Are you just an order? You can't be an order, a hoard of the orders. You gotta like prepare your lunches for the week. If you order every day.
Oh yeah. I'm a cold cut guy. If it ain't boar's head, it ain't going in the mouth.
No.
And I think I'm good. Because there's a couple people be like, oh, this brand, that brand.
Yeah,
Get the fuck
and
out of here. If your store doesn't have boar's head, I'm probably not even going in your store to give you any kind of business. It's like I'm only boar's head, and we are blessed. We live in the place where every day my bread comes up from the Bronx, Arthur Ave, that kind of stuff. So I'm getting crusty, good bread. So the bread's a big part of it as well.
This place is a fancy place. It's Focaccia's.
Focaccia's?
Yeah, it's famous. Have you ever been here?
No.
Neither have I, but I know about it.
Today's vlog is sponsored by our friends over at DraftKings. DraftKings, it's Kentucky Derby time. Are you ready for the greatest 2 minutes in sports? I sure I am. Saddle up with DK Horse, an official DraftKings affiliate. Right now, new customers who download the DK Horse app can get a 100% deposit bonus up to $250. $250! Just deposit $25 or more and complete the playthrough requirement. Wager on your favorite horses, then watch the races at Churchill Downs live right in the app. DraftKings has you covered with a one-stop shop for all things horse racing. Download DK Horse now to join the Run the Roses action. New customers can get a 100% deposit bonus up to $250 when they opt in with the code RICO. Code RICO for that $250 deposit bonus only in the DK Horse app.
This looks legit. You can smell it. Stefani.
Cento stuff is unreal.
Yeah.
When you make an antipasta, the cherry peppers, the fucking pepperings, you don't put that out.
But like,
with the fresh
do you think
ones?
Cento is like the king of it all?
Cento has great stuff.
That's the best of it. I'll go to the Italian joints and be like, your brand, even the crushed tomatoes or whatever I'm making for my sauce, I'll just go with whatever they go with there.
for like a spread. Like
Yeah.
Like a charcuterie board, what we call an antipasta. Cento is legit. On a hero, can I get a chicken cutlet, fresh mutts, arugula, and balsamic, please? Just keep it cold. I think I've switched now to cold sandwich.
They're a cold sandwich guy now? Yeah. I don't even mind like the chicken cutlet being cold at all. It's perfectly fine.
You know why? Because the mutts, what's better, melted mutts or cold mutts?
I mean, we're getting older, Rico. I think we're getting older. We're gonna go with the cold
There's
mousse.
something out of the package.
Yeah.
It's just like unreal.
Just hits nicer. How's it going? Can I get the chicken cutlet, fresh mozz, and pesto, please? So you took me in here. I didn't know where we were going, and I'm like, all right. I see the floor. It's like an older floor. I'm like, all right, this is pretty good. Then I smell it, and I'm like, all right, this is the Italian deli. This is the place where you got the good bread. This is the meats, whatever it may be. Can't go wrong with it here, man.
You ever get into the Manhattan Special?
What's that?
It's like coffee soda.
No. Or even
like an old man thing.
the soda, the Italian drinks, and I'll be honest with you, our boy Cons calls them out on it. I do think some Italian cookies are not very good. We can work on it for a place known for its culinary cuisine. However, I do think rainbow cookies are legit.
But
They're elite.
those are rainbow like generic.
These are not the good rainbow. These are
What
not the good rainbow cookies right here. I do not like
good.
those.
Some of these are trash.
Yep. You know it's trash because you put it out at Christmas time and then they don't get eaten. They don't get eaten at all.
The constant branding of the signs, like just everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
this place runs.
Efficiently.
You know what I mean?
Yep. The Chico is my pasta now too, though. This is, I don't get
Which
anything
one?
else. The Checo.
Okay.
This is all I get now. The
All
blue
right.
box, yellow.
What do you think about Barilla? We're gonna eat them on the thing, yeah.
And the 2 sandwiches.
Right.
See, this is the thing. When I don't know about you, you grew up around here, but like come from the burbs, you're thinking city, delis are gonna be great. Delis suck in the city for the most part. You know, it's a lot of
Thank you very
bodegas and
much.
stuff like that.
No, this
You're not
is
gonna get
not.
places like this.
This
I have
is
better
a
delis in my
joint.
hometown.
This is a joint. You have 2 forks? All right, let's dive into this first.
So what is this right here?
It's a prosciutto bowl.
Prosciutto ball. Never even heard of this before. This reminds me of the rice balls. Mush got killed on for the dog for not knowing. He said the wrong thing. They know it is arancini out there, but I was like, dude.
A rice ball's an appetizer.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is pretty good.
Yo, I just did the Antonio Banderas.
It's fucking good. It's
This is
fucking real good.
good
oh my
start.
god. First off, Gary.
Now you're talking about lunch. Like you get that for lunch, you're like, I gotta save half because or else I'll fall asleep in the cubes.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't make it through the day.
This was I knew I was getting a half lunch, half dinner.
Yep. We got the draft tonight, Knicks game.
Yeah, everything fresh. I'm most excited, I think, about the arugula because arugula has some kind of like kick to it, a little bit. I didn't even get any chicken.
Mine's hot. I didn't say keep it cold. That was a good move by you. I'm not gonna complain, however.
You want salami?
Chicken, mozz,
Oh, I
pesto.
thought you ordered salami.
No. Handcrafted, man. This is the good shit. $20 a sandwich, you don't even think twice
Now,
about
what do
it,
you
'cause
think
know it's
about
good.
the no seats in there? Because I respect the shit out of
Yeah.
it. Get in and get the
Fuck out of here. And like you said, if you're really enjoying the lunch break during the cubes, you want to get outside on a day like today.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice out.
There's nothing worse than having a good sandwich and you got to bring it back to wherever you're going.
So you weren't a pesto guy because of the green. 100%.
I ate with my
acceptable.
eyes until I was like, I still eat with my eyes, but
That's fine.
pesto's good.
I'm gonna let you in a little secret. Not a big green guy, as you can imagine. don't really deal with the lettuce, the leafy stuff, all that much. But pesto, it's like I feel like I'm like mature when I'm ordering something with pesto in it, and I like it. So it's like the one time my wife's like, "Oh, we're not doing chicken parm."
You can go ahead. You go ahead, man.
Oh,
Try a piece of that chicken cutlet.
I'll come to you about this. Can we agree that for all the years of American versus Italian, the chicken with the
Yes.
mozz, with the peppers, came and just took the fucking crown?
It
from
did.
them?
How you feeling about the Mets?
You know, this is the first year where I went in being like, I was like, I think the way baseball works, your dumb brain convinces itself when it gets warm out, you're like, all right, this is going to be the year of this, and this. After 22 was so fucking ended so bad, 23 was just the most miserable no highlight season I can remember. I kind of went in the season being like, what happens, happens. Give me 86 wins.
House money.
I want to just Diamondbacks it. Just get me in the fucking wild card and we'll figure it out from there. If we get hot at the right time, we could go. I mean, the Braves, everyone talks about how great the Braves are. The year they won, it was Jorge Soler. It was fucking, guys like that. It was Acuna was out, and it's like, just get me a World Series. I don't care. I said 86 wins was my prediction. And like, this team's fucking fun. Like I said, Stearns, just give me like an NL Central season, just a bullshit 86 wins and get me in there. And like, I'm fine with it. And so far, so good, right?
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is Coleman might be a little bit of a fraud.
I don't know. He went for it, lost. I almost appreciate he's not double downing. I think the Wilpons, if they would have never done what they did with Verlander and Max, they'd still be on the team. They'd both be on the IL like they are in Texas right now between Houston and the Rangers. And would be fucked. He bought us a farm system, essentially, you know? We have a farm system.
The way he was sold was that he had the pockets to whiff on Verlander and Scherzer and go back to the well and go get you Gallen and somebody else. You know what I mean?
Was Gallen out there?
He wasn't out there, but I'm saying
though,
like pitches like that.
I will say this. Give him next offseason when Soto's out there. And that's going to be like your soul, basically.
That's going to be a world war.
Yeah, it's going to be a world war.
It is something to have important Knicks games.
We grew up with it, too.
They own the city. It's so crazy.
You couldn't have a team more likable, just gritty, fucking Tibbs, Brunson, everything we loved about those 90s teams are back here now. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. These prosciutto bowls are fucking unreal. I don't know what's in them.
Look at this right here. That's sign of good bread. Look how crusty it is, man. I'm the same way. It's so good, it just crusts off. Francesca said it with the Shake Shack. It's the bread.
It's the roll. It's the roll. When were you in Astoria?
Probably like 24 to 29. Then we got married. Lived one more year in there, and then we moved up to the Burbs.
04 to 09, you mean?
No, like ages 24 to 29.
Oh, okay. Was DNA still there?
Not that I know.
Nightclub?
I'm not a nightclub guy,
Some
Rico.
good nights in that place. It's some good nights in that place. It's the only thing I know about Astoria. They got great diners too, right?
Yeah, it's Greek. Big Greek neighborhood. That's going to get us Giannis. We're going to show him Astoria. And he's going to be like, it's all Greeks, man. Yeah, or at least he used to be. I heard Astoria isn't doing as good these days.
All right, so everyone said Mr. Throwback. First off, you're a vintage guy at all.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably the same way. Anything from the 90s, just get that, hidden nostalgia, dopamine just fills your body up. We're in Knicks land right now. We're in like good, happy, feels like 94, as the kids would say.
I
right?
think I'm going to look for a Derek Harper jersey.
That was my guy,
you can
dude.
Look like your Brunson. I was more of a Stocks guy. I already got a Stocks jersey. But Derek Harper looks like Brunson, but then it was Harper. So we'll see.
All right, Mother's Day is coming up. The mothers in our lives put up with a lot, for sure. Some of us were angels, others not so much. I know I wasn't always an angel, but my mother always took care of me, put food on the table, put a house over my head. So we need to toast to all the moms for their hard work, and the perfect way to do that is with a Steven Singer 24-karat gold dip rose. This deep, rich burgundy color will make your mom smile, and it'll honestly go perfect with, her glass of red wine. And if she's a Chardonnay drinker, we got the white gold dip rose too. Maybe get her both. Who knows? Steven's famous 24-karat gold roses are preserved. They're real roses, preserved and dipped in gold. I mean, look at this. Gorgeous, beautiful. And they're guaranteed to last a lifetime. Make Mother's Day extra special with one of these luxurious roses for only $69 from Steven Singer. Check out Steven Singer's entire rose collection at IHateStevenSinger.com. Order now and get upgraded with free shipping, free personalized gift messages, and a free Steven Singer rose scent. That's a deal right there. But the deal ends tomorrow. So make sure you go to IHateStevenSinger.com today, right now, put your orders in, and make Mother's Day special.
What's up, Mike? Oh, I thought it was Mike. What's going on? You mind if we film?
Yep. I knew that's where you were going.
So I already am in on Miami -3 week 1. My brother's having his bachelor party. I think I might be in on some of these Miami hats.
Danny Boy Kane would appreciate a gift.
Danny Boy Kane would appreciate it. They got all the Knicks stuff. I know they take trades. I actually was going to trade.
We really grew up in the best time, man. I mean, the peak of fashion right here. These starter jackets, just absolutely beautiful. Syracuse.
Giants hat goes fucking hard.
I love the T-Wolves, bro.
Why did they ever go away? I just was
I
going to
don't
say
know.
that. Why would they ever go away from that logo?
I did like the little pine trees they had, but other than that.
Kenny Anderson. What about the Mullen? This might be the
go.
one. You got a Derek Harper off the top of your head?
Yeah, he's one of the hardest things to find.
It is, right?
Really? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That, what's his name?
Jameer Nelson.
Yeah.
I would go for a Bonzi Wells, too.
Sheed.
Karolinko. Danny Cannell.
Danny
Is he
Cannell.
pro us or against us? You see this?
like he might
This
be
is one of their
against.
most famous T-shirts.
Yeah. We were throwing ideas for shirts around, and people are like, sell the Anderson. We said, nope, that's a Mr. Throwback.
That's-
right there.
yeah,
So
you gotta give respect.
we paid respect for sure.
Dude, I used to have a shirt when I worked at the Garden for Cinco de Mayo. It was in Spanish. It was like, let's go Knicks in Spanish.
Vamos
It was
los Knicks.
Fucking awesome. Wow, the Derek Harp is the hardest to get, huh?
That was my dude, man. Again, that makes sense. I had that hoop, by the way, that clock hoop. At its peak, nothing topped the Knicks in New York.
See this? It's like Josh Allen.
wow.
On its own jacket.
Is that like a Pro Bowl?
Yeah. You got to get the full-blown tracksuits. I've been buying Alabama old school tracksuits. My literal best friend growing up had every snapback like this on a shelf across his room.
What are you leaning towards?
I think I'm leaning towards the Mullen. If not, I would go with the Red Grand Hill.
I don't know if I ever saw one of these in the flesh. These pine trees were nice.
The pine trees were nice. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, added the t-shirt, the sweatshirt tax, you're good.
With the pumps too?
That'll work. I think I might go Grand Hill instead. You know what, actually? Because we have black, I should look at a black so I can wear it in a
Nice.
Palm Springs
That
Angels.
whole row is all like minor league teams.
Catfish, I knew that one.
I've never seen that
Called
before.
the Mudcats.
Mudcats.
What a weird fucking name.
Clem, what are you feeling?
I love it all, man. This is my first time here. I've been dying to come, and it's like overload for my brain right now. Thing is, this is also big guy. There's
You know
like
what?
probably one jersey that fits me. Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing, right? That's better than the Rachel. The New York State of Mind's the same one? All right, cool. That goes fucking hard.
Yeah, it is.
That goes fucking hard.
I can't mess around with that. This is too much for me right
I
now.
have the
going
Mullen, an old Mullen framed. I would go with the Grand Hill. Appreciate it. No problem. Always. Whatever you guys need. I think that was a successful day. I know Clem came away empty-handed, but that was probably out of self-control.
Yeah.
I came in with a trade, so luckily I didn't have any money out of my own pocket. But I knew this place you can take the trades. You can bring different jerseys and make a trade. So.
It's tough because, again, big guy, you're not going to just find jerseys that are going to fit you. And I'm not a hat guy, so it's like those are the two
Exactly,
things.
yeah.
Wrestling Buddy Ewing might have been the move, but
The wrestling buddy might have been the move.
that Rachel, I'm going to come back at some point and get that Rachel shirt. You just got to do it.
You got it, yeah. I went with
Only
that.
if we win this round. Got to be at least second round purchase
Yep.
right there.
But he does like different pop-ups and stuff. He'll find more Giant stuff, Jet stuff at the Mets to make the playoffs. But it's a good spot. So good sandwich, good food, good stuff.
Good company.
Thanks again, Clem. Healthy debate.
Thanks for coming, dude.
Catch you tomorrow.